Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 5. This is Sky Hurricane, and I hope you're having a great day and ready for more of this racing adventure. And oh man, it is quite a good one. In the last part, I believe we did the Grand Tour, but it's been actually a little while since I have paid much attention to what I did last. Because I didn't have much time to really record yesterday, and so I did a lot of base spec and stuff in between the time I was doing other things. And so you say that I got to level 10. We did my base spec drivers did the base spec Suzuka race, and also we did the Laguna Seca race again. And you can see our driver list, because the rankings have changed a little bit by the levels. You know, if y'all really care about my base spec, then I figure I'd show you, so you're not left in the dark. And we are level 32 of the base spec, because those endurance races really bring up your experience. But now Granny is on level 27. She was the first one to reach level 27, while like Georgia and Mike were on 22 or 23, and Brenda. But in those two endurance races, I put Grant Paul and Brenda and Georgia and Mike in them. The reason I did that is because they've done fewer races. You see 17, 18, 16, and 19. Whereas Granny's done 29 and James has done 24. So that's why they're on the levels they are. But enough of that. I've won 10 cars. I also did the... see, what did I do? So maybe I can explain here. You can see some of the things I've won here. A lot of these are from the base spec. I think those are from base spec. The Muscle Car Cup and the European Hot Hatch. And level 0. Oh, this was from winning the Civic race. I believe I won the Civic race. Or was it the... is either the Civic race or the Compact Car Cup on the seasonal events. But anyway, y'all, also won us a Lupo Cup Car, an A110S, the Fairlady Z Concept LM race car. That was from Suzuka, I think, and a level 9 class. And I think that was for getting all golds on the amateur on base spec. Alright, so everybody, I'm going to download all these cars here, and then you'll get to see what the level 4 and level 9 is as well. Alright, everybody, I still have 4 more cars in my garage, but now we've reached 130, and so we get a horns number 113. Alright, so I'm still downloading these babies. Alright, everybody, so we are exactly done with downloading all those finally, or having them delivered, I should say. It took literally right at 10 minutes. Right at 10 minutes, believe it or not. And all of those were standard cars. I think that's the music it plays when it's standard. It plays the same song. It plays a different song if it's premium. But we got a Hyundai Tuscany for our level 0. We got a Mazda RX-7 for our level 4, and for our level 9 it was a Mercedes-Benz E55 AMG. Looks like a good car. I already have an RX-7. I think I already had bought one before. Let's look at this though. It's pretty neat looking. Yeah, I can look at these a lot faster now once I got them in my garage. Yeah, I like that. That's a little bit heavy, but those Mercedes are good even though they're heavy. And then there's our Nissan Concept LM race car, which is a very good car, I must say. Yeah, nice. We got this DMC DeLorean S2 also, which is an interesting looking car. I wonder if that's the same car that's on Back to the Future, that old movie. It may be. Looks just like it. It's Alpine 73. I like this car, and it's a rear engine rear wheel drive, so it is pretty rare in that aspect. It also steers very well, but actually can understeer, very easily as well. And then we got this Mazda 323F, also known as the Lantis. And then a Lupo Cup Car which we'll be using here at the moment, a Ford Mustang GT, and Mini Marcos. And also off screen, I'd bought a Subaru Legacy touring wagon just for the heck of it, because it looked, you know, I like Subarus, and a rough CTR2, because this baby right here is good anyway. We may use this for something, I'm not sure yet. And then I'd bought another Impreza 2000 because I really like this body style here, this 2000 body style. That may be my favorite body style that the Imprezas have had. And I had also bought a Toyota Sports 800, a Lotus Esprit, a Corvette ZR1, and I think I may have bought this on screen, the Celica GT498. But everybody, we're going to get into our Volkswagen Lupo, and we're going to do the Lupo race. So man, that actually took a while, took a long time to do, and we hadn't even got to any racing yet. But off screen, I'm going to, well, I had two of these to pick from. So which one should I pick? Well, this one is heavier, and but it's a little more powerful. This one's lighter, but it's less powerful. Which one do I like more, the orange or the yellow? We'll just go by color. It's kind of stupid. Orange. I kind of like this orange. I haven't driven many orange cars. Yeah, I'm definitely going with orange. Alright everybody, so I'm going to tune this up a little bit, and then I will see you at the race. Alright my friends, here we are. You can see my stats here. 141 horsepower, 899 kilograms. I did lower the weight all the way. And 391 performance points, which is probably a little bit higher than what they'll have. Not too much though, because I think they're going to have like 380 according to the entry list, the typical opponents. So let's get to it. I did lower the ride height a little bit to like -17, and I hardened the spring just a little bit, but other than that, I widened the gears a little bit also. Oh, that guy has the exact same car as I do. Which all of us had the exact same car, just different colors. We either have the GTI Cup car or just the Cup car. Pretty much all the same thing. I figure we all have racing hard tires too. That was the default tires on this car. This is going to be a long race though, because we're on the Nürburgring Nordschiff. I love that track. When I do my online racing, this is the track I like to race on. I did a little bit of online last night. I think that's when I reached level 31, was when I did some online racing, believe it or not. Didn't I have that to where I showed the whole course? I don't know why it's there we go. I don't know how it got like that. There we go. I like to see the whole course. Because I just do. Already 2 seconds ahead. Wow. Yeah, this thing ain't gonna go very fast. I didn't tune it up all the way. I could have bought a Stage 3 turbo kit, which would have boosted 30 horsepower, and I also didn't get it racing exhaust. And there were a few more things I could have bought, and it probably would have got up to 200 horsepower or over. But I didn't want to be too overpowered, although I probably should have for this long race. And I did turn off the ASM stability management, the active stability management, because that helps front wheel drive to steer better, and it really does help. This is steering pretty well. I guess I could show my beautiful car here. Yeah, this is a very difficult track. If I was racing online, I would have got a penalty right there. I tell you, I'm really not the best racer for sure. One reason is I just hadn't played it in so long. Heck, it'd have been, you know, couple of years since I played any Gran Turismo at all. You know, before I started this project. So yeah, I'm not making excuses for myself, but yeah, once I started teaching, you know, I just hadn't had much time. Of course, I've always had other projects going on. Had quite a few projects on my channel since I've started it. Have the racing line off. I could have that on, but we don't really need it, I don't think. Now, for some tracks, I'll need it, but not for this one. Some tracks that I just do not know yet. This is a cute little car, you know it. You wouldn't want to put it in a race with some Ferraris and Lamborghinis, but you know, you can't argue it's a little bit cute. Got our lights on, I tell you, even though it's not dark. I guess that helps us see a little bit better, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those cars that has automatic lights that is always on just about it. Some cars' lights are automatic, you know. And if it's even the slightest bit dark, they'll be on. With all these nice trees here, it is a little bit dark. Come on, Lupo, we can do it. Heck, I might as well just tune this all the way because I'm killing them regardless. I didn't really hardly tune it at all. I put the Stage 3 NA tune on it. That's all I did. Which only boosted it like 25 horsepower. Of course, that weight reduction helped too. Stage 2 and 3 of that. I don't even need to use the brakes for that section. Do here though. Yep, this good old German track. Oh wow, 28 seconds really. They are putting away, ain't they? Well, I'm putting away too. I guess I'm just putting a little faster. This is a fun car to drive. Can't argue that at all. So now I've said it's cute, and now I've said it's fun. Oh man. It had been a little while since I went off the road, but it was time. We're going downhill now. This car likes downhill. It doesn't like sand though. Ooh, we still have a long way to go. That's why I like seeing the full map. That way I know exactly where I am. You know, if it was a course like High Speed Ring, it wouldn't matter as much. But, you know, this course, you really don't realize just how far you got to go till you see that full map and see how slowly you're moving on it. We're almost there now, though. Say another minute and a half. We may make 8 minutes. Or get real close. 40 seconds. Ooh, yeah, that was close. Avoid the sand at all costs. Come on, Lupo's brothers and sisters. Y'all are not keeping up. They all have the exact same car. You know, there's no variety at all. Of course, there is that one race, that Gallardo Trophy, where the only car, I mean, you don't even have two options, you just have one option. You know, the Lamborghini Gallardo. Which that'll obviously go by a lot faster than this is, but nonetheless. And I think we've reached our top speed here. I raised it up to 155. I didn't really think it'd go that fast, but you know, I hate it when it, you know, accelerates like up to 125, you know, and then doesn't accelerate anymore. But it has a lot of room to accelerate, you know. I'd rather have make it a little too wide than way too low. Oh yeah. 8.5 minutes. This car's kind of slow. Yay, we finished. We made it. We're sure not waiting on y'all. Goodness gracious. Well, we are going to stop right there, y'all. And I guess we can see what our prize is. You know, it's not going to be much for that. That wasn't much of a challenge. Alright, but in the next part, we will be doing the British Lightweight series, which should be with much faster cars. So, let's see. I'm thinking about doing that with my TVR Subaru, because I had bought a Subaru a while ago. But I have a lot of lightweight British cars I could use. I could use my Lotus. I could even use my Lotus Europa if I wanted to. And I have like 3 or 4 of these. Yeah, let's see what we get here. Oh, the loading in this game is just ridiculous. Please don't take forever now. Please. I beg you. This video won't be near that long, but we're actually 35 minutes total, which is just crazy. Thank you. Lupo 1.4. Oh, goody goody. Yeah, don't you know that's a fast moment. Well, I do hope that you enjoyed this part. So like I said, y'all, please join me next time for the British Lightweight series. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you there. Have a super awesome day, y'all. Goodbye.